Tonight will be my first night doing a solo overnight camping trip on my truck. I just want to take my Land Cruiser out, head out to the mountains and just go do like a quick sleep in the car, overnight stay. Before I do that, I gotta go pick up some stuff like some propane for my buddy heater, pick up some grocery for my wife and kids, and then we're gonna leave town. It's around 6, 7 p.m. right now.
You have a Merry Christmas.
You too. We're here at Fred Meyer's. Ooh, I forgot a cart. Let me take this cart here. As far as food and stuff, I think I'm just gonna be very basic. I'm just gonna pack up some cold sandwiches, and I need to just drink bottled waters. So we won't be doing any cooking this time. So I have a Mr. Buddy heater. I haven't used that all year, and I have one tank right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab another tank. These are 14, 15 bucks for 2 of them. 3 of them. Oh, that's not bad. So 3 for 15. That should last us through the night. If it gets very cold, we'll just go ahead and activate we'll turn on the car. And then I also have my I have a propane cook like this. I got something like this right here, and this one takes a different type of fuel. I don't think they have that one here, but it's totally fine because I'm not gonna be doing any cooking, so we'll go ahead and skip up on that. And I actually still have one of that propane for that grill. I'm still gonna bring the grill just in case, but yeah, that's it right there. So that's all we need. That's all we need for the camping side. I got my sleeping bag already. Let's go ahead and check out some of the automotive stuff and see if they have anything cool while we're here. I always carry spare oil and coolant in my vehicle, so I got plenty of that stuff. Bungee cords. I got plenty of that stuff too. Oh, I do need some RTV, but they don't have the one that I want. The one that I want is the black RTV, but it's the one that's called the Right Stuff from Permatex, so I'll grab that from the auto parts store. They got one of these. Ever since I bought my Land Cruiser, I've been running this every time I fill up my gas tank, and I'm always done with one of these bottles. Haven't really noticed a difference, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and after that first bottle, I'm gonna be done for it until summer. All right, so we're good to go. Let's go grab some groceries and get out of here. We're slowly transitioning my son to regular milk from formula. He's 1 year old now, so we're gonna start getting him more milk, and it's a bit cheaper, so that's good. Get 2 gallon. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good, and you?
Good, good, good.
All right.
Gotta get me some eggs. The 5 dozen down there.
Want that on broken?
You're looking at the expiration. I got 4 that weren't really ripe yet, and then I got 2 that's ripe already, and those 2 I'm gonna take it with me on this trip. $5.49. There's about almost a half foot of snow that's been dumping today, and it's still snowing right now. It's very hard to push your carts in Alaska when you're shopping, but we make the best out of it. 2 gallons of milk. Got our propane tank. This is my Mr. Buddy heater. We're gonna need that tonight. I just fueled up. It's currently 8:30 p.m. right now in Anchorage, Alaska. The place that I'm going to is just a park trailhead, and it's roughly about 45 minutes north of Anchorage, Alaska. We got lots of snow out here. It's still coming down pretty hard, so we might get more snow at the location that we're gonna be boondocking for the night. I think we accumulated about almost a foot of snow already today here in Anchorage, on the mountainside, on the hillside. I'm pretty sure they got much more. The place that we're going to, we're gonna be a little bit above sea level, so we should get more snow up there. Check it out, we're on the highway, man. It's about 80% white out right now, I want to say, and you barely see, well, I can barely see in front of me, at least 100 feet in front of me. So Yeah, this isn't a blizzard. This is just a regular snowstorm. Nothing crazy here in Anchorage. Just a regular snowfall. It's not even a snowstorm. It's just a regular snowfall. We're gonna take our time. We're doing about 50 miles an hour. When I'm cruising on this Land Cruiser, I just try to cruise under 55 miles an hour. No need to go faster than that. You guys can see right now, it's completely snowing out here. We got another about 12 miles, maybe 10, 12 miles until we get to our destination. And we got fresh tracks, so it doesn't look like there's been any vehicles that's been up here. This road here, there are some residential. There's a couple residential spots, and then there's a lake up here, along with a very popular trailhead that a lot of folks hike during the summertime. But in the wintertime, I don't think they hike it because it's a very, very steep hike, high elevation hike up to the mountains. We got high beams on and the rigid industry on right now. You can see pretty good. This road here gets narrow as we go up. It's a very narrow road during the summertime, and with it being the wintertime right now, it's even more narrow, and it's also really, really twisty, so we just gotta take it slow. Oh man, winter wonderland right here. Look at that. Just look at all the trees. Man, we have completely lost cell service. So we have no cell service, and we're all the way up in the mountains and by ourselves. If something was to happen, I would have to walk all the way back and find some of the residential neighbors, and hopefully they have a landline or something. Man, it is just so beautiful out here. We're gonna be boondocking here up in the mountains. Get about maybe 6 hours of sleep, and then after that we'll take off. We got some pretty good pre-packed food from the grocery stores and some water, and then I brought some other stuff too, so I'll show you guys a little bit of that. First thing I need to do is I need to organize the back here a little bit. I got the groceries, the propane, my buddy heater, and I brought a fire extinguisher. I always like to bring a fire extinguisher when I'm doing like off-road trips or anything like that. You never know when you might need it. So let's crawl to the back. And then here's my back over here. The nice thing about this is I just got done organizing it. Lowe's had these totes for sale on their Black Friday. It was still going on to today. So these are 27-gallon totes, and they're only $12. I went ahead and bought 2 of them. So this totes here, this one here has like all my spare parts and just fluids and stuff like that. And then I brought my recovery gear. I always have my recovery gear. And then whenever I'm out, I always have my tools with me. Brought a flashlight. I'm kind of hoping that we get more snow. I want to get like a lot of snow up here. It was pretty sketchy driving up. I was doing just about maybe 20 miles an hour, but for the most part it was pretty good. So let's get so I haven't slept in my Land Cruiser yet, but what I usually do is I usually just fold my driver's seat down and sleep on that. But today, since I have a Land Cruiser now and I don't have a pickup or a 4Runner, I'm gonna go ahead and just sleep right here. I'm only about 5'3", 5'2" at the most, so I think that should be, this whole back seat should be enough room for me to sleep. And then I'm gonna put my Mr. Buddy heater way over here, and then we'll activate that, prop the doors open and stuff. So let's go ahead and put this food away. I'm not that hungry yet. Maybe I'll snack on something here. I went and bought some you guys already saw the potato salad. We got potato salad, macaroni and cheese. I don't usually eat these, but I grew up loving potato salad because my dad always buys them when I was young. But I don't eat them often. forgot to bring a trash bag. So what I do is whenever I'm doing groceries, I like to use their old bags, the bags here, and we use these as trash cans and stuff like that. So let's set this aside. A lot of Joby sticks. I got a lot of Joby sticks. We'll set these aside for later. And our propane tank right here, or our propane or fire extinguisher. I'm gonna leave the fire extinguisher up front so I can access it in case anything happens. Or Mr. Buddy heater right here. I still have to organize this a little bit more better. There's just a lot of stuff that needs to be done, but again, I'm not gonna do that till summertime. This is one of my older propane tank. I haven't used it all summer, but it's still full. I did went ahead and test it out before I came out here, and I also wiped down my Mr. Buddy heater, so it's all nice and clean. We'll go ahead and put this on. It's actually not that cold outside for somebody that's been living up here in Alaska for a long time. It's actually quite warm today when it's snowing. Last week or so was really cold, but today and the other last couple days has been really warm, and it's been really nice actually. Let me go ahead and move up my sleeping bag here. So I'm gonna set the propane heater right here, and then let this heat up the car tonight. This orange duffel bag here, I had this bag since 2012, and if you guys follow my Instagram, my YouTube long enough, I used to ride motorcycle, and I would use this bag to take all my stuff, and I would strap this bag onto my motorcycle. It's made by a company called Overboard. It's waterproof, and it's been through motorcycle trips with me. I've taken this thing all the way down to San Francisco, 10,000 plus miles on the back of my motorcycle, 14,000 miles actually, and it's just been holding up. It's been holding up really good all this year. And this bag here, I usually just keep my sleeping bag, extra clothes and stuff like that. I got some toothbrush and stuff, but yeah, I love this bag here. Never has my clothes got wet or anything like that. So we'll go ahead and take up the sleeping bag tonight. This sleeping bag here, I don't remember. I think I bought this sleeping bag news at one of these stores here that sell news recreational items. And it's a really good sleeping bag. It's super thick. So all this stuff is just spare clothes. Set that over there. You can see right here, this bag is just really thick. I think I paid less than $100 for it. I'm not sure who makes this bag, what temperature it's rated for. Here's the brand right here. This brand here, if you guys are if you guys know a lot of things about camping, this brand is made by Coyote. I'm not really a gearhead, but man, this thing is super comfortable. I believe I slept in 20 degrees weather with this thing, and I've been fine, you know. My feet never gets cold or anything like that. Before this sleeping bag here, I used to have a cheap one from Walmart, and that does not cut it at all, especially if you want to go through some cold weather sleeping. It doesn't work. So this is one of my favorite sleeping bags. I don't think I'm gonna upgrade anytime soon. So this is what I plan to do. I got this little blanket from one of the concerts I did a video coverage a couple years ago, and use that as my pillow, and then I'm just gonna sleep in here just like that. Just to give you guys an idea, this is how dark it is outside, guys. Can't see nothing. As soon as I shut off my light, it's completely dark out there. Kind of spooky, right? It's not that spooky. It's really spooky. Look how dark it is. And there's like a little outhouse right there that has a little light. But this is pretty much it, man. There's nothing much to do right now. I think I might get some potato salad and eat some potato salad. This is so peaceful though. If you guys, like I say, if you guys follow me long enough, you guys know that I do a lot of these, well, I have never filmed it, but I always do a lot of solo going out. I've always done things by myself. I just never waited on people, you know. I don't have like a lot of people or friends that are really into what I do. And whenever I want to do something, I just tell my wife, hey, I'm going out. I'll be gone for this long. And a lot of people, a lot of friends that I know, they wouldn't do this. They would never do this by themselves. But everybody's different. But for me, I like doing things by myself. It's really peaceful. I can do it at my own time, my own pace. And it's just really relaxing. So I'm going to go ahead and crack the mac and cheese and eat some mac and cheese tonight. We don't have that much light, so I do apologize. This is not a high quality video that you should be expecting, so hopefully these two lights are bright enough. Maybe in the future I'll go ahead and get more lights and stuff. I did these two dome lights. I replaced these two dome lights with LED bulbs, so they're much brighter. I don't know how much battery they consume, but we'll use them if we need to. Let's go ahead and get comfortable real quick, man. It's really warm today. Ooh, it's chilly now. I don't have anything fancy for you guys. If you guys don't know, I'm not really a chef. I don't know how to cook that much. So whenever I make these videos, I don't try to show off and make myself look like I know how to cook the best meal. I'm really simple. My wife knows how to cook. My brother knows how to cook. But for me, I just like to eat. So this right here is just some oven go turkey breast. I think the only time I ever eat potato salad is whenever I'm on a road trip. But these are really good. Yeah, growing up, my dad would always buy these once in a while, and I just fell in love with them. I don't eat them a lot, but whenever I do see them, I'm like, oh, I'm craving potato salad. So this trip here is more of a trip just to get out and just kind of test. See how this Land Cruiser fits me. See what I might need. See how well I can sleep in the back here if it's comfortable, or if I need to bend these seats down and build a platform in the back. We'll see how it goes eventually. I know for sure one thing I need is a better way to put some lights in here, because right now I'm just using this flashlight and my video light. So I'm gonna have to find a way to attach some light in here if I want to keep making these little night videos. Kind of spooky, or it's not spooky, but it's weird because with all the lights in here, I can't see anything outside. Pitch black. I did bring my little heater, so I'm gonna go ahead and make myself some honey tea. Let me show you guys what I do. This is the little portable cooker that I was telling you guys about. Just like that. The door's broken, but everything still works. So we're gonna go ahead and boil some water. I brought my wife's her little teapot, whatever these things are called. Let's go ahead and lock it in. Just enough for tonight. Don't want to boil too much. Alright, it works. Check that out. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the window here in a bit too, so we get some fresh air. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Brought my little mug here. I brought this, got this from Value Village. My mother-in-law, she got us this Alaska wildflower honey, 13 ounces, and we ate about 3/4 of it, and we just use these for tea. So what we do is we just boil hot water, and you can just take a teaspoon or a spoonful of it and then just drink it. Just mix it up and drink it, and it's one of the best thing for you. So if you guys love drinking sweet stuff, stay away from soda and just use natural honeybee, and this stuff is really healthy for you. So I'll show you what I do. I've tried a lot of honey before. We tried the Costco honey, honey from Natural Pantry. The honey from Natural Pantry is really thick. It's almost like oil, Crisco oil. And then the honey from Costco, it's almost like this, but I noticed that the one from Costco is much more browner, and this one is really nice. They taste about the same. This one is nice and sweet, nothing too crazy. It's a bit cold right now, so this one's all nice and hardened, but look at that. Look at the smoothness of that right there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a teaspoon or a spoonful of it, just like that. Put it inside my cup, and then we'll put some hot water in here and then stir it up. I started drinking honey with hot water, honey tea. I just call it honey tea, whatever you guys prefer to call it. Let me know in the comments. But I started drinking this stuff about 2 years ago, when one of my relatives was like, yeah, this is really good for you, man. Just drink honey and hot water, and it's very healthy for you. And I think a lot of people say it also helps them with losing weight and just their digestive system. So natural honey from the honeybees is really good for the human body. I feel like this thing's going out. I think the gas is almost done on this one. I know the can was in a full can, so hopefully it's hot enough to boil this. I think it's hot enough right now. Oh yeah, it's steaming. I'll shut that off. Just like that. Alright, we got some fresh hot honey tea. Perfect. We got a little bit left right here. Alright, go ahead and stir that up. Yeah, if you guys have never done this before, make sure you guys do it, man. It's very healthy for you. I'm not a medical expert, but I know for sure it's really healthy for you. I really love this Land Cruiser. I know I own, well, you guys know I own Toyota pickup, and I've always been a truck guy, but man, there's just something about having a SUV enclosed vehicle that you can just do so much stuff. And I still love trucks. I love Toyota pickups, but man, for what I'm planning to do now and with my kids and family, this is just a vehicle that's made for it. So every vehicle have their own purpose. A truck is good because you can haul stuff in the back. Very hot. Perfect. Not too hot, not too cold. This is very good. This is good sweet. Not sugar sweet. Natural sweet. Before I came out here, or before I came out to this location, I was debating on going to the mountains up in Anchorage, up onto the hillside. There's a little park up there. But I know this, I recall that in the wintertime, the road up there gets pretty bad, and I'm pretty sure that road up there has a lot of snow, much more than right here. So I decided to come here instead. It's still snowing right now. It looks like it's snowing more. I gotta get outside and put my windshield wipers up so it doesn't get clogged up when I wake up. Really peaceful. Very peaceful tonight. It's always good to just escape the city. When I was single, or when I didn't have a kid yet, and I can do whatever I want, I will always leave the city. I always try to leave the city at least 3-4 times a month. But now it's very hard. This is like once in a while I can do this. So this is like can't take this for granted no more. But my point is that it's good to get away from the city, get back into nature, and let your brain, let your body restart. I think this is what's really important. And I hope everybody get the chance to get out one day and just restart their brain. It's getting kind of cold out. So next summer, I'm gonna go ahead and tint my windows. I want to tint these windows right here and these right here. I want to make them completely blacked out so people can't see it. And then the passenger in the front, we'll try to keep those legal limit. Very nice. Pour the rest of it in here. So right towards the left of me right here, that's where the trailhead is. The trailhead for one of the popular hikes here in Anchorage. I've never done it before, but I heard a lot of great stories that it's a beautiful hike, and maybe this coming summer, next summer, 2022, maybe I can do this hike for you guys. A lot of you guys have been telling me to go do some hiking videos and go find Bigfoot, and I would love to do that. I just gotta make time for it. I'm just gonna put the heater on low for now. That should be plenty of heat to heat up this Land Cruiser. And then I also have one of the windows right here propped open. I'm not an expert, but make sure when you guys are doing the propane inside your car, just make sure nothing's close to it, nothing can catch on fire, and just make sure you have your windows open at least a little bit so there's air circulation, because you don't want to wake up or not wake up and find out that you've been sniffing carbon monoxide. So be very careful. Unfortunately, I don't have a carbon monoxide yet, but I will eventually get one of those and put it in this vehicle. The Mr. Buddy heater is getting really hot, actually. Heats up this vehicle really fast. If you guys know anything about heat rises, so all the heat is on the top of this roof right here. Like if I put my hands up here, I can feel so much heat. Alright, it's time to go sleep. I got my phone right there. My phone's right there in case I need it. Well, I got no cell service right now, so it's pretty much useless. Can't call anybody. But that's good. And that keeps me off the phone. Don't need to be on the phone. This is my sleeping bag here. We'll see how I fit in there. Ugh. Oh man, this is so comfortable. I think the last time I slept out in the woods was, yeah, this summer when I did my camping video. That was the last time I slept outside. I love sleeping outside. Let me try it out first. See how this is. I will have to bring a new pillow next time, an actual pillow next time. This one here, I'm just improvising. Maybe I'll have to use my jacket here to get more cushion. Just like that. Alright. Oh man, I fit perfect. This is perfect, man. Alright, the Land Cruiser fits well. My knees are bending just a little bit, but I'm still very comfortable. And it's not bad at all. I like this. I can do those long road trips now. And whenever I get tired, I can just sleep so I don't roll my vehicle like last time. And if I need a light, I can just go like that. Perfect. This is good. I like it. Just like this. Oh. It's quite comfortable right now too. Oh, this is very good. I like it. I wish these seats right here can bend back, but this is the furthest they'll go. They won't go any further back. Perfect. It's pretty warm right now too. It's warm and it's cool, like the perfect temperature. You don't want it to be too warm. I actually like sleeping when it's kind of cold. When you have that fresh Alaskan air and it's nice and cold and it's really cool, it makes you go to sleep. Or at least for me, it makes me go to sleep when it's nice and cool. Your body just feels like it wants to freeze up and just hibernate. Oh, yes. I love sleeping with nature. She's the most beautiful. She's one of the most beautiful women. Alright guys, I'm gonna turn off the light and I'm gonna go sleep, and I'll see you guys in the next few hours. I'll let you guys know how I feel. Good night. Just woke up. It's currently 3 a.m. right now. I still use a little bit more sleep, but I wasn't fully comfortable. I think the fact that I wasn't comfortable was because of my legs. My legs weren't fully like just laid out. I thought I was gonna be fine with it being like bent. So I will have to make some adjustment to my Land Cruiser. When I was sleeping, I slept for a bit and then I turned off the heater. And it got like really cold for like at least 2 hours, which kind of felt great. And then I went ahead and turned the heater back on. So right now, it's kind of cozy. It's not snowing right now. I think it's stopped snowing. Yeah, so it finally stopped snowing. It didn't snow that much actually. The windshield and the windows are covered up in a little bit of snow, but not too much, just like a small layer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get some honey tea ready. Maybe eat some more potato salad, and then I think I'm gonna start heading home tonight. Pretty good. It's really comfortable, but it could be better. I was sleeping like this. I was sleeping like that. And I was sleeping like this. I might just go back and sleep right now.
very peaceful. Alright. Let me go and get some tea ready. And then we'll get out of here. It's still pretty chilly. I have my window, my rear driver window has a 1-inch opening right now. This whole all night it had a 1-inch opening. Luckily it's not too cold, man. It's pretty warm tonight. Yep, no service. I still got 0 service right now. Right, let's do this. This is what it looks like right now. Not that much snow. It's super chilly. The inside has a lot of water gone from like the, I don't know, has a lot of moisture because of my breathing. Let's go ahead and start the vehicle. Hopefully it starts. Oh, it's so cold. We'll go ahead and get the heater on, or turn on the heat, and then shut down the Mr. Buddy heater. Oh shoot, my wipers are still up. I gotta put my wipers down. Oh my god, it's so cold. I can't reach the other one. Let me use my GoPro stick. It's still snowing a little bit, but it's very, very light snow. Super chilly. Ooh my gosh. Make myself some hot tea right now. Then we'll eat a little bit of early 3 a.m. breakfast. And then we'll get out of here. Honey's all thick. That should be enough. Take the rest home. Save it for later. Ooh, hot. Hold on. So it's been a really fun trip so far. Gave me a really good idea on what to expect, what improvements might be needed, stuff like that. So pretty excited. You guys remember I bought that flatbread chicken. I'm not gonna eat that right now because it's just too much. Gonna eat my potato salad, try some of the macaroni salad that I purchased, and then I have the turkey breast stuff. Usually when you're out doing these kind of trips, I always try to bring extra food. I try to bring more food than I need in case, let's say I meet somebody and I can share my food, or let's say if I have to stay out here longer than expected, I have extra food and stuff. So just because I brought all these food doesn't mean that I gotta finish it. Here's the mac and cheese. Classic macaroni. I know my wife will like this. Sweet. Very sweet. I wish it was bright outside so I could show you guys how beautiful this place is. There's a big old mountain behind us. But it's all dark right. It's all very dark right now. The sun doesn't rise until like 9:30, almost 10 a.m. So even if I stay out here and wait till it gets daylight, it's just too long. I don't want to be out here that long. And the sleeping bag was amazing. It kept me warm this whole night. My whole body was warm. The only thing that was exposed to the cold was just basically my head. But I just kind of kept my head under the blanket whenever I was cold and stuff. But again, I kind of like the coldness. Makes me feel kind of good. I'm gonna go ahead and put the cook away and clean up a little bit, and then we'll head on out of here, guys. The car's pretty warm right now. We got the heater on. Windows are still wet. Let's go on. Let's head out of here. The inside of my windshield has some moisture. I'm just gonna let it dry off by itself. Maybe wipe it down here in a bit. Man, look at this, so beautiful. My tracks that I came in, they're all covered back in snow right now, so it's all fresh track on the roadway. Beautiful Alaska winter. Nine miles till we get to the main road, and we'll hop back onto the highway.